I'm recording on my phone at the moment, so video and audio might sound a little different than usual, but it is 5:40 in the morning on the 29th day of July CampNaNo, and so far today I have written 2,626 words in Hearts and Roses, which brings my total up to 114,700. So far I have been doing this in between uploading day 26's video, and in between downloading images or videos for day 27's video, and I've been doing it in between the flooring for Dom's house. I have done all of them except for the hallway and the living room at the moment, actually. I think, yeah, everything else is done, floor-wise. I still have a lot of walls and attaching to do, but I am slowly getting it done, which means that eventually you guys will see a video or two or more, I don't know, it depends on how many time lapses I'm able to do about it. But at this point, I'm not really tired, but I feel guilty staying out here, so I think I'm going to move my stuff back to my room, and I don't know if I'll do any more writing, but I will probably just watch YouTube until I fall asleep, and then I will see you guys hopefully in the afternoon with some more writing. I'm in a really nice spot with Hearts and Roses, and I don't mean nice as in romance and happy-go-lucky, I mean nice as in some disaster has struck, and I would love to keep writing that. The next chapter is Ashton's point of view, and it's part of the book that was never actually covered in The Werewolf, and I always really like writing those so far, so I think I'm still going to pick up with Hearts and Roses after I wake up. I know that's weird, that I'm not just going to move on to another one, but there is progress going in that, and I would like to keep it going for as long as I can. So I think I'm going to do my best to let this charge a little bit more and then move all my stuff, just so that way I can leave this running while I'm sleeping, so that way this video will keep uploading. But either way, I will see you guys sometime after I wake up with another progress update. It is 4:20 p.m. and I just finished editing Bobo, 6,349 words today. So, hold on. I can't read that. 5, 7, 8, 9. So that brings my edit CampNaNo total up to 152,138. At this point, I normally copy all of the chapters into Grammarly just to run it through it and check everything to make sure that I didn't miss anything glaringly obvious, but I don't know if I feel like doing that right now. I might save that for tomorrow. And then after that, I will move on to book 6 in the series once I copy all the chapters and put it into CreateSpace and reformat it for the ebook and then put that into Amazon. Then I will move on to book 6. But at the moment, I don't think that I want to do that. So I think I'm just going to archive the Bobo box here and move back to writing, probably working in Hearts and Roses, and then I will move on from there after I finish the chapter. But either way, I will give you guys another update at some point in the near future. Guys, so writing wise and editing wise, you have seen all of the charts and progress that I made for day 29 of July Camp Nano. I'm attempting to move some stuff over here so I can show you one of my notebooks. So, with Grim Reaper, as you know, I was having a lot of issues actually getting around to writing it, and I actually think my notebook is over here. I found it. Okay, so I was having a lot of issues writing this one scene in Grim Reaper because in the original, which I have been examining very closely, the scene is total garbage. And when I tried to rewrite it the first time, it stressed me out, and I basically had... It's almost like a panic attack. It's not fun. I hate them. And they really bring my mood down for a couple days, and they make it hard for me to get back up and keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But today, I sat down and I looked at that scene and I deciphered the things that went wrong and deciphered the one and only thing that went right in it. So, like, I have things that went wrong. Phil, who had previously liked Roxanne's stick-it-to-the-man attitude, turns on her and says they need to teach her a lesson. Roxanne is basically their bargaining chip, and Phil then sends up a man to hurt said bargaining chip, which previously Phil has said that they're not going to hurt her because she's their bargaining chip and she needs to be unharmed. And I mean, that's most of what's wrong. And then I also marked down all of the speech after Phil leaves the room is god-awful. It is terrible, it's disgusting, it's not realistic. And I don't mean disgusting as in dirty, I mean disgusting as in terribly unrealistic and full of monologues and speech that no one would ever speak in their real life. And it's just terrible. And there's a lot of things like that. And I wrote all of this down. I wrote down the things that went wrong. I wrote down the one thing that went right, which is Roxanne tries to escape harm. That is the only thing that actually makes sense within her personality. That is the only thing that went right in the original. So I rewrote the scene, and I rewrote it without looking at the original scene. And that separation really helped me, and having those notes really helped me. And it made things go a lot smoother this time, and I actually did accomplish something, and I finished the chapter I was on, and now next time I start writing the book again, I'm on a new chapter. And I think that for now on, when I run into a scene, after my initial perfectionist panic, I will dissect it like that, and figure out what's wrong with it, and what very few things in it might have been okay, and might have been correct. And I think that's a good thing to do if you're rewriting and you're struggling with the original document, especially if you're rewriting by looking at the original. Sometimes it can create this wall, I guess, between the original piece and your current work, because Grim Reaper, the original, is several years old at this point. I think I wrote it in 2015, 2016. I wrote it my senior year, so it was definitely one of the two. But that disconnect between what I was writing like then and how I write now made it very difficult to process. But I did manage to make progress in that, and that is something. But that is really the main thing that I overcame for day 29, which was a plus, and I'm very glad that I managed to get over that and to get back into Grim Reaper and all that thrilling jazz. So far for day 30, I've just been working on Dominic's house. I'm working on a wall and this door that is taking me a million years to paint, but we're getting there. And I'm working on Pittman's Legend God is Gracious and attempting to make some progress there. But you guys will see that all in day 30's video. So that being said, that is all that I have for day 29. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, the very few days left of July Camp Nano, or anything in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as the links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.